What's up, traders? Welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. We'll be doing a live trading session, live analysis and live discussion that we do every trading day. As you know that the market is extremely volatile from yesterday, today as well, and tomorrow is NFP. Today also there is a high impact news coming up just after 45 minutes later. So this is an incredible session, guys. Make sure you stick till the end to take the full advantage. There's a lot of surprise and there will be a lot of announcement coming up along this session. So make sure you stick every moment of this session. As soon as you will find any kind of trading opportunity in this live session, we'll jump on a trade or any analysis, any trade that you are running on. We will discuss all of them. So before I begin this session, make sure you smash the like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Don't miss out this opportunity. There will be a lot of content coming up, and also there is a lot of content in this channel to help you to become an independent, professional, profitable trader. So with that said, let's look at some of the pairs, how they are doing. We'll look at all of them one by one. And first, looking at gold, guys, what do you see that gold, as you have seen that after this doji, gold has created a structure. To me, gold is still bullish. What I think that it's doing, as you can see, if I look at the daily chart will always give you a clear direction about the price. What I see that gold basically on the daily perspective coming for a deeper retracement. This is how the market moves. The market will never move in one direction, and I think that during the news we might see a spike again. Let's see how the news coming up. And normally from around 24 hours earlier from NFP, the market is crazily volatile, and that is what exactly we need as a trader. A lot of volume, volatility, so that we can open a lot of trade and make money from trading. So euro dollar, as you can see today, gold until the market open, so far we see that the market is now a little bit of in a retracement mode. And if you look at this gold chart on the daily perspective, what we see that first of all, let's do a full analysis. Multi-time frame analysis will give you a really clear idea of what's happening, because this is how I approach the market. Whenever I opened the chart, I go for multi-time frame analysis to find out exact opportunity in the market, because when you aligned higher time frame with the lower time frame will always give you a good direction in the market. So with that in mind, gold on the monthly perspective, it is in a higher time frame in a retracement. So basically you see that gold is starting from here on the monthly. This is a big impulse followed by this correction. Okay, so this correction is basically monthly correction, but on the lower time frame it is bullish. So if you place our Fibonacci on gold for this move, we see exactly gold is heading to 61.8% Fibonacci level. So this is where I'm expecting gold to hit around 1890 level, which is well above. We still have a high probability for to be gold to be bullish. Now at the same time, if we closely look at this one here, there's a gap opening, as you can see, narrow gap opening on monthly wickless candle. This is a big indication of bullish move. When you see the price action like that on gold, it is highly likely that the price will continue to rise. Now in case during NFP or any reason, if the price break this low, that's an incredible buying opportunity will come if it happens. But so far the bulls are very strongly strong in this market, and we could potentially see rise in this market. So if we look at weekly price action, if you closely look at my weekly forex forecast, I think that almost all weekly forex forecasts are starting from here. Everywhere you can watch. If you have time, I'll recommend you to watch, because that will really give you a clear idea of how the market moves and you can learn from it. This is the best trading education you'll ever find in the entire globe. The proof, you can see my weekly forex forecast. Go back to 4 to 5 weeks and you'll see that starting from here exactly the price went when this candle was forming. This is what exactly I mentioned, that the price will go up from here. It did. When this candle was forming, this is what I exactly mentioned. When this doji was forming, exactly expected. Every candle was predicted according to the analysis. So this is really helpful for you. You can watch them. And at the same time, now what is likely to happen? Let's come to the present moment. Now this is the weekly price action. If we draw this trend line on the weekly perspective on gold, what we see that this is the previous resistance zone on gold. All right, so which is turning support on the lower time frame. Let's see where it is going. Now if you look at the daily perspective, now this trend line that we have drawn on the weekly also reflecting on the daily perspective, it is going exactly where it should be going. Now you can see that gold has reached exact in the same area. This is the resistance here, okay, resistance here, which is turning support, didn't reach here. And I think that during the news announcement today, we might see a hit of this level, creating a higher low in the daily, and we might see another spike to the upside. I'm always, that I have mentioned, I'm always bull on gold, still bullish on gold. Now if we look at intraday on the 4-hour, this is where the back-to-back 5 sessions doji, as you have seen yesterday, we just closed a profitable trade on gold from this zone with this bullish engulfer, exactly came out as expected, as you have seen in this live session. Now what I am expecting, now gold to come here to test this level, this resistance here on the 4-hour, resistance here, and also this 2 long wick candle giving us a clear resistance level, turning support, and from here we can expect a strong bounce on gold from this level and then to continue to rise. So this is the level, guys. We will be waiting in this live session, hopefully that we will find as news is coming. If we look at news calendar, I think 12:15 a.m. in Sydney time, which is 11:40 p.m. now, just 35 minutes later. I think that the price will hit that level, okay, will create a bounce, and then will continue to rise, and we'll be waiting on it to go long on gold. As soon as we'll find entry, we'll jump on a trade. Give a big thumbs up, guys, and also don't forget to subscribe. Let me look at the chat. I see that every one of you are here. Thank you very much for joining this live session. Naduki, fine, thank you. Hello boss, good morning. Hello, thank you. So hello master, nice evening. Thank you very much. Nice evening too. Miss Amy, hello coach, hi, thank you very much. Can you start with US30? Yeah, we'll look at it. US30, we'll look at every pairs, guys. We have a lot of time. Just relax, take a tea or coffee or water, whatever you like, milk, and then sit back, relax. We'll jump on one by one. This will be the best session always. You know that every session is the best session. Rajiv, hi coach, good evening Rajiv, thank you. Or good evening coach. Follow, good evening sir. Let's print money. Yeah, absolutely, this is the goal of this trading, printing money, sure. Hi, thank you sir. USD CHF, in sell position, please check it. USD CHF sell, looks good. Dollar weaker still to me. First look at Euro USD. Yeah, I'll look at it next. Euro USD. I'll see boss. Euro GBP, absolutely. Ali Latif, hello coach, thank you. Tawfiq, GBP USD, dollar yen. Yeah, we'll look at it. Dollar yen. Hi sir, Ashok from India, welcome. Ashok, thank you very much for joining this live session. Hello sir, good evening. Hello coach, one job, thank you. So what about euro dollar? Okay, so let's jump on to euro dollar. Okay, now euro dollar, guys, you can see on the screen This is euro dollar trade. We added 2 positions on euro dollar today in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, and one is running risk free, the other one is running almost where we started. So this is the euro dollar trade, guys. I will explain everything why I have entered this trade, which is running in a good profit. Now this is the first position, buy limit sent out at 1.05909, exactly here. The price came to that point exactly where we sent the buy limit, took our order, and then has gone up. Look at, guys. And when I was placing this buy limit, guys, the price was here. I'll tell you why I thought that way, so that you can learn it, guys. Pay attention. See, when I was sent this buy limit order, only this candle closed. And why did I exactly send my buy limit at 1.05906? I think this is not showing here exactly. So this is what it is, 1.05909. And how did this happen exactly? Where put the buy limit, took the order, and moved in the direction. I'll tell you why this happened that way. You see that next one, you see exactly where, and then gone up. Now the question is, what did I thought why this happened? Let me explain. Okay, and later we have added another position. So let me explain why this is happened. Go to the daily. Okay, you see that when I was placing the buy limit, the price did not test this daily 20 period moving average, and I know that the price is likely to come back down to test this level. And exactly where, if you closely look at, you see that this, when this candle formed back to back, 2 dojis left. Okay, and I was almost sure that the price will come to test this zone, and this is how the market moves, and the price did exactly. And we open buy order from here, and which is running in profit. The other one we have opened here, which is almost a couple of pips up and down, and we added 2 positions. This is what I do with our students. When we win, we add position. When we lose, cut short. This is how trading is. Now this one we have 2 times profit target, and I strongly believe that during this news announcement we will be able to take the profit. Now in that position, once it took the order, we moved our stop loss here. As you can see, I instructed the students to move the stop loss exactly 1 pip away from the entry. So the trade is currently risk free. In case if it come back down here, the first trade will be risk free. So let's see how it goes over the session. Now for me, euro dollar, if I do the analysis for those who is still not on a trade, let's say you are not on a trade, let me analyze the chart so that exactly you know how the market might do on euro dollar. If I look at the daily perspective, guys, euro dollar is bullish. This is what I mentioned back to back 2 days live session when this red candle was forming. This is what I mentioned, that euro dollar is doing a fake out, and did exactly as it is. Now what it could do today during the news, we could probably see another spike down may happen to, that to test this 20 MA another time, or we could see bullish move. Okay, for me, long-term picture on euro dollar is still bullish. Okay, so on the intraday time frame, the price action, you see that after this drop, this is series of high low. What I think that the price likely to go in that way, highly likely it will happen. And when I did that, I also posted all this analysis to in TradingView and also in everywhere you are following me. So euro dollar currently, the way the price action forming, you see previous session also it has formed a bullish engulfer. Now during this news, let's see how the market moves. I strongly believe that euro dollar will be bullish. Let's see what happened. If you look at higher time frame perspective on the weekly, we have seen a drop, but the long-term price action is still bullish. Okay guys, so in the meantime, guys, if you wanna as you know that tomorrow NFP coming, and I have a really great news to share with you guys, that I know that everyone wants to trade, like there is an opportunity to trade with us NFP. So there is a flash sale going on for 24 hours. There is a coupon code on the description area. You can use that for lifetime access plan to join us, to trade with us, to learn our strategies. You can get $100 off for 24 hours only. So you can join us to trade NFP with us tomorrow. NFP is a big day for all of us, as you know that we are consistently making money in our trading, and NFP is the biggest in the month. So don't miss out that opportunity. You can join us to learn our strategies and also trade NFP with us. So link in the description area, and also you'll see on the screen to have that coupon code to join us. So let's look at now again, jump back to gold. Now what we are seeing, that you see the price is now coming back down. What I would expect for the gold during this news announcement, to come back down here to test this level and then to give us a bullish setup. Now this candle coming up, this current candle will experience this news announcement, that will definitely have a nice looking trading opportunity in all the USD pairs. So just looking at Forex factory calendar to see, in fact, so let's look at calendar. What do you see that? So 12:15 a.m. Sydney time, ADP non-farm employment change, which is very important news also. So the forecast is 152k. Based on the result, we might see some really good movement in the market, and tomorrow is NFP, big day. Let's find out. And this news basically will start moving the market, and from that moment we'll see a big change in the market. Let's see. And NFP, normally when there is NFP, the market moves very crazily, and today could be the starting of the trend, and it will continue every session. So every session will be super important for us during this NFP. So let's find out now. Let's look at indices US30. That's what's happening. The US30, let's look at how it is doing. Looking at monthly to see the bigger picture. Now we see that US30 on the monthly perspective created a candle that is perfect retracement for monthly impulse. Now if you closely look at, you can see that this is the monthly price action, the impulse, followed by this correction. If you take our Fibonacci for this move, from this starting to the end of the move, we see that US30 just retraced at 38.2% Fibonacci level, and from here we have seen primarily a rejection. So with that rejection, what we see that the price now has come back down again certain level, and then now again creating a bullish move. So this is basically, for me, US30 is still bullish, okay? Because as you know that like when you see gold bullish, dollar weaker, US30 naturally is bullish. So this one also looks like that, creating bullish. Now looking at the weekly, every week what do you see? The price is creating this current weekly candle also bullish. Still you can see it has created a higher low, higher high. This is how the reading price action is very important, guys. When you see an uptrend, always look for higher low, okay? In an uptrend, don't look at the top is always messy. Look at the bottom. When you look at the downtrend, look at the top. Bottom you'll see messy. The same way, look at this one here. So that will give you a confirmation for potential. So you see every week the price is creating series of higher low. Once it creates series of higher low, it's in an uptrend. It's a sign of further rise. So US30 weekly perspective showing bullish now Looking at the daily, now here is a little bit of sideways movement. It is, in fact, in one sense it is good, because when you see the market moving in a sideways, this is where you can see that in fact a strong breakout. So when the longer the consolidation, the stronger the breakout. So US30 is forming to me initially, when the price was here, let's say here, it was creating, it was a bearish structure, but slowly over time you can see with consolidation, the way the price action is forming, it is forming now kind of bullish pattern. Looks like that the price will break to the upside. At least certain level we can expect. We might see that US30 again, it's coming back to this resistance zone where there is a long week daily candle, and I think that the price will break this way. Okay, we'll go there, test this zone, and then it will come back down. And this is daily chart on US30, as you can see. So looking at lower time frame on the 4 hour, you see there is a bullish engulfer here. Okay, and with that bullish engulfer, what we see that US30 created a strong bullish move. Okay, now with this narrow candle, what it is doing, basically the price is coming back down to grab liquidity, probably to this 20 EMA, and I think that, and again we will see US30 is bullish. Okay, so it is giving us another opportunity to enter the market. So looking at, okay, this is the daily. Yeah, so intraday time frame. Now if you closely look at also the previous session's candle, this one, you can see it has crossed quite a few candles low. Okay, grab a huge liquidity, and then that is broken up, closed as a bullish engulfer. This is an incredible price action. And if you closely look at, see, yesterday also I mentioned that how do you in fact consider a market is bullish or bearish from this. What we see that, look, when you see this support, this is what I mentioned many times, guys. Okay, let me ask you that question. This is the resistance level. As you can see, the price was respecting this resistance. And now let me ask you a question. Okay, first let me draw this level here. Okay, guys, so let me know in the chat why now I think that this resistance is about to break, or highly likely that this resistance will be broken and the price will continue to rise. Like, what factors involved in it? Can anybody tell me in the live chat that why I'm thinking that this price will break, even after, even if it come back down here, even still there is a probability for the price to go up and break this level. What are the factors that considered in this decision? Let me know in the chat. Okay, Salman, sir, euro dollar, thank you very much. We will talk again. Dollar yen coach, absolutely, sir. I'm Salman. Thank you, Salman. Thank you very much for joining this live session. You're always welcome to this Forex Trading Wizard Academy, one of the best trading education you'll ever find. Down bad. Okay, euro dollar, yeah, we'll look at it. Hello sir, can you please analyze US oil? Yeah, we'll look at it. So can you say how Ali Latif, please, GBPUSD, absolutely. Ali Latif, CAD-JPY. Yeah, I'll look at it. Sir, please check USD CHF. Yeah, I'll look at it. Morning, sir, because a lot of time market tested the resistance and market is forming higher high. Very good, very good. Higher highs, amazing. Is that other price for your course in USD? Yeah, absolutely, in USD, George. Yep. Because it's approaching resistance in very good. It is making higher lows. Yeah, no problems. Dollar yen, please. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, very good. Everyone well educated. Thank you very much. That's what I need. I feel really good that when you answer correctly, that's what you need, you know that. So basically, when you see an important level of resistance, okay, so this is the resistance level. Now what we see that the price is, yeah, very good, notificate, amazing. Prolonged sellers are getting weaker. Awesome. Entry time after reaches seller are weaker. Yeah, very good. Yeah, thank you for that. Everyone knows it. Very well done. See, when you see, even I don't need to explain, I see that everyone guys understand it. Thank you. So what do you see that US30 now, this is the resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, okay, resistance here. So forming equal level of resistance, okay, but forming series of higher low, okay. And whenever the price coming to the support, you see that either creating a big candle or creating long wick candle. You can see that's the sign that this price is bullish, and we might see that the price will break this resistance level, and this is where we need you know that a possibility for break. Now blindly trading is not in that case. In what situation we will be entering US30 trade? Now if you closely look at, you see that every time the price is, so this is the level that we have spotted on US30 resistance. Now as soon as you will see this, first we need to see this resistance is broken, and in majority case you will see that after break of this resistance, the price will test at this previous resistance as a support. Okay, this is the support here, and on that test of this previous resistance as a support, then we will be entering trade for taking this move. And I think that after breakout we could potentially see that US30 is hitting this level here, which has not been tested, this zone here. So there is a high probability for US30 to go up in this NFP. Even we could see that during the NFP the price is hitting this level. Okay guys, so let's look at now. Okay, so US30 analysis, we have found NASDAQ in the same way, a little bit of lower than US30, but almost in the similar way. If we look at daily, we see that on the daily perspective also, looking at first of all monthly, after the monthly strong bearish candle closed, what we have seen that NASDAQ just created a higher low on the monthly, and then now rejecting. What I think that with the US30, NASDAQ also will go up, because after this kind of monthly bearish candle, we could see that the price again going up to test this zone. At least in the first move we can expect this one here. If we take our Fibonacci on the monthly, let's find out, and I think that you can see exactly the dotted line is where just above 61.8% Fibonacci. The reason this line, this level, is because if you closely look at, there is a monthly, you see this is the low of this monthly candle, this is the high, and the price highly likely will go ahead and complete this level, test this level, completing probably a head and shoulder, and then we could see the price is again coming back down. If we look at the weekly perspective, you can see there is a weekly drop. Now we can expect a correction to this 20 EMA on the weekly time frame as well, and from this level we can expect the price to continue to drop. Now if we look at daily, the same way like US30, Nasdaq also creating series of higher low every day, okay, and we could potentially see that Nasdaq is, from here we could potentially see a breakout to the upside like US30, and this zone, as you can see on the daily perspective, this huge area has not been tested, so there is a high probability that Nasdaq also will continue to go up. So with that monthly, weekly and daily price, we see that Nasdaq is bullish. So let's see lower time frame how it is doing. Now previous session we have seen a bullish engulfer. This is a textbook bullish engulfer, okay, which has a liquidity grab from the bottom, and also there is wick at the top, has crossed this doji completely, and you can see that every session the price was creating series of higher low, okay, and from here we can expect Nasdaq to continue to go up. So this is also bullish. So you know that US30, Nasdaq, all indices is bullish. Now as I mentioned yesterday, guys, normally when you see one kind of, like, let's say you figured out gold which way is going to be heading, okay, if you figure out gold, now let me know. I have a question. When I ask question, I see that it really it goes into your mind, in your deep inside your mind, that really helps. It will help you to understand the market. So let's figure out gold. Let's, for example, you figured out gold will be bullish. Now the question is, if gold is bullish, then what will be with US30? What's gonna be on USD CAD? Like, not exactly, but almost in the same fashion it will move, okay? And what's gonna be with, let's say, AUD USD? And what's gonna be with, let's say, what else? GBP USD, okay? Now let me know in the chat, you figured out that gold bullish, okay? Gold bullish. Now once gold is bullish, okay, what about these four pairs? What you can expect in these pairs, which way they will be heading? If you see that gold is going up, let me know in the chat, and then I'll come back again to see in fact how it is doing. Kakulan, thank you very much. Gold, please. Yeah, we'll talk. Euro is still dropping, is still dipping, okay, dipping. Yeah, we should see some uprise with the upcoming news. I think the price just trying to create some kind of movement in the market. So let's find out. Just signed up for lifetime access. Looking forward to learning your strategy, George. Amazing. You are welcome to Forex Trading Wizard Academy. It's the best trading education you'll ever find. I'm sure that you'll enjoy the time here. Let's find out what's happening. Bits bearish, okay. Gold bullish, dollar CAD bearish. Amazing. Bearish, okay. Gold bullish, AUD USD bearish. Gold bullish, AUD USD will be bullish. I think you tried to write bullish, but probably you said that. But anyway, so gold and AUD USD normally very correlated, because gold is fully related to Australian dollar. So that is why gold and Australian dollar is almost move in the similar fashion. AUD USD will be bullish too because it's correlated. Yeah, absolutely. I think Frollo, you are just, so basically gold bullish, Gbpusd will be bullish. Okay, will be means you might see a worst case scenario sideways, but mostly related to that. Okay, so when gold is bullish, Gbpusd should have some momentum, but Gbpusd is not fully related with gold, but AUD USD is very related. Normally what I'm trying to get in your mind is that basically gold bullish means dollar is weaker. Okay, so once dollar is weaker, all other pairs, for example, that other currency pairs will move the other direction. So that's the main goal of this understanding. So let's say AUD USD, you can see that there is an impulse week on AUD USD impulse. Now the same thing happened with the gold. You can see there is an impulse. Now gold is in correction and AUD USD also in correction. Okay, we can expect another impulse on this one as well, or even we could see breakdown. Even nothing is impossible in trading is all about probability. And yeah, it could have another drop and then could continue to rise, because this neckline, you see this previous resistance, it has not been tested properly at support. It could have, let's say during the news, it might grab liquidity from this 20 MA and then to continue to rise. Okay, so okay, we are almost coming near the news announcement, guys. USD ADP non-farm employment change, which is also very important news. So we'll keep eye on all the pairs. Euro dollar, we see that basically it's coming down, but what I think that the price, let's see, I think that after coming certain level, we should see that euro dollar creating bullish. But at the same time, if we see that during the news the price has broken down, which is not impossible to happen, in that case after breakdown we could see grabbing liquidity and then going up again. There is another probability. So let's see what happened. Okay, the price on the daily opening and closing on euro dollar, and there is one probability to happen is that, guys, the price to come and test the daily 20 MA or even break down and then to go bullish. Okay, based on how the news outcome will have a big impact in the market. Okay, but during this news, if we see a spike, we'll take the profit from the trade and then we'll close it. Let's see what happened. Okay, guys, very exciting time coming. News is coming. Make sure, guys, you stick till the end and like the stream, guys, so that you don't miss out, and also subscribe to the channel. So looking at euro dollar, let's find out what's gonna do. I think that, okay, so you see primarily some deepening. So 1 hour candle is looking very bearish, but depending on how it is doing, we might see after deepening could see now price. So depending on the news, really how it will happen, we need to rely on the news for the time being to see what is going to happen. Gbpusd also in a zone where, let me look at the daily. So two more minutes to go. Hold your breath and see what happens. So we'll keep eye on AUD USD, Euro USD, and GBP USD. Okay, primarily okay, so we see a deepening. Okay, so you just grab liquidity. Okay, so let's see. Euro dollar has dropped. Now let's look at on the daily. The price still didn't test the daily 20 MA, but I think that the price will test this daily 20 MA, and from this level we could see a bounce. Let's find out the result on the news announcement. What we have seen that, okay, so very positive result. As a result, we see that strengthening in dollar. Okay, that is why we see some downward movement. But it doesn't mean to me bearish. Okay, this candle close will be really a big game changer. How this candle will close will in fact exactly will determine what's gonna happen with euro dollar. Okay guys, so let's find out all the pairs how they are performing after the news announcement. So Aussie yen looks like that yen very weaker. Aussie yen looks like strongly bullish. Okay, so we see strengthening dollar, in that case weakening in gold as well. So gold is coming to the zone where you expected. There is a gap opening at 1839. So let's go to the lower time frame to see in fact what's happening with gold. So we see that from this high liquidity area, gold bulls trying to buy. Okay guys, so we'll open buy position on gold from here. Okay, stop loss will be below this bullish engulfer. Keep in mind that everything showing in this channel is only for educational purpose. We'll do only one-to-one on this one. So we'll open buy position, a bit bigger stop loss, so no more than, risk management is very important, and we'll target at 1854.54. okay, first let the price come down well below, and then we'll be entering at this point at 1842. okay, so first I also need to open the same. Okay, so Right, so you open the buy position. Also is the same trade alert sent to the students with exact entry, stop loss and take profit. I'll explain why I have opened the position, and then we'll see on the lower time frame. Okay. So we are on a trade on gold now. Okay, so you're up a couple of pips. I'll explain, guys, everything why I have opened this trade with strategies and everything. Just stick till the end. Just let me do something here. Okay, so if you look at intraday 4 hour, what we see that gold has formed price action that is, to me, it is still bullish. As you can see, there are quite a few back-to-back dojis here. This is a very high liquidity area. Now let me do a full analysis on gold, and then I will tell you why I have opened this position and also sent to the students, all students trading with us. And I will explain the logic behind the trade. Now if you closely look at bigger picture monthly, we see that gold is long-term bullish. Okay, this is a long-term bull market. On the monthly, opened with a big gap, and then the price started to rise. So this is initially when I started this session, I have explained everything. Let me explain again. What we have seen that on the monthly perspective is a long bullish market. If we look at weekly perspective, we see that there is a gap opening. You can see weekly candle, which is a sign of strong bullish move on the weekly time frame. Now this is the weekly high. As you can see, our stop loss just above this weekly high. Now if we closely look at, you see that the price is following a trend line here, and highly likely that this price will remain above this level, which is high probability. Now always keep in mind entry. You see that I enter sometime trade, you see that without suddenly. The reason is the market in fact will give you opportunity suddenly. Okay, the best time to enter a trade when you see a strongly uptrending market has broken the trend line or has dropped in an important area of value. This is where the high probability trade comes. So looking at daily, this is the daily chart on gold. As you can see, the price is just above the daily high, daily low, and there is a gap opening on the daily. Now today, once the market opened, what we have seen that after this big middleman on the daily, today the price has come well below to this level, which is very important, and highly likely that the price will maintain this support, and as you can see our TP is almost where this daily opening and closing. So if the price managed to go up, we can secure that profit. Now if we look at 4 hour, this is where I see that there is a high probability. As you can see, with this 20 EMA, the price was respecting this level for very long time, and with that respect of this 20 EMA, gold just tested this, and now we see some rejection. Now as you can see, there is quite a few dodges. This is a high liquidity zone, and as NFP coming, we can expect another strong movement to the upside on gold, at least certain level that can give us what we need. Now if we look at this hourly time frame, we see that there are some that consolidation and the price is forming this way, but ultimately the way this price action form, okay, is a retracement. Normally movement, you see a very strong impulse. When you see the prices creating very narrow candles, is a sign that at some point you see a reversal of this move. Okay, so basically the price has come to an important area of value where there is quite a few doji, and from this level we can expect now some bullish move. Let's see what happened. As the news has been announced, okay, okay, if we see gold has gone this session up, we'll take the profit. See very strong drop on euro dollar. That on gold. Okay, so let's look at Chat guys, what you are up to. Thank you, sir. No problem, sir. CHF, okay. Sell on NZD CHF. Okay, we'll look at it. Quick one on USD, please. Yeah, NASDAQ. Check NAS100. Yeah, look at it. I prefer to wait until price action shown. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's like gold has formed a double top. Zero. To me, it is still bullish gold. Let's see. Check NASDAQ. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. So how this 1 hour candle will close will really determine. So this is a very important level on gold. As you can see, if you look at the 1 hour chart, quite a few days, quite a few hours dodgy. This level is crucially important, and probably okay. So how the price is moving will really determine. So let's see, if we see that the price action is remaining very strongly bearish on the lower time frame, we might close at entry. Okay, so if any one of you have entered the trade, let me know your entry so that I know exactly where you are. 1 hour chart is a little bit of bearish. Okay guys, so let's look at. Okay, so with that, look at even the 5 minutes chart. Okay, so we are looking at gold 5 minutes just to see in fact which way the market is heading. Okay, now some bullish move is coming up. So this is a very high liquidity area guys on gold. As you can see, quite a few dodges, and from here we are expecting a pickup. Now Okay, last 15 minutes is crucially important for this time being. This 15 minutes will determine which way gold will be heading, and then we'll decide either we'll be keep running or we'll be closing with profit or break even. Okay, there is a middleman in the 15 minutes time frame. um, okay guys, so we'll be looks like that we might see a little bit of bearish move. So what you're gonna do is we'll be closing gold trade at entry. So what you can do is move your take profit target at entry and close the trade. We'll see what the market is doing and then we'll jump on again. So move or close just with what situation you have. Close gold trade. So I'm also closing the trade. Looks like that we might see some drop, so better we close it and see what happened. This 15 minutes candle is a middleman, so you are almost at the entry or near the entry. So close the trade. It will go up again. Once it will go up at your entry, then you can close it. Okay, the reason is we might see some drop the way, because there is a 15 minutes middleman has been formed, which is highly bearish. If we look at 5 minutes, yeah, in the similar way, the bears look a bit stronger. So yeah, once the price will go to it entry, you can close. Okay, so you might see after this one, we might see some upward movement to grab liquidity here at around 1843 level. Okay, from here we might see some pickup. So what is the question over here? Yeah, that's true. Closing a bit moving fast, but we see that basically the price, because of this news that we have seen on USD, very positive result, giving a strength on dollar. So we might see some movement, and that's good, that as NFP coming tomorrow, and we will see some direction in the market. Now this is the 1 hour candle that you can see on gold. There is a gap opening here with this 1 hour, and looks like that we might see some bearish move. This is a very high liquidity zone. We'll see how the price is reacting to this level, and then we can find out how we can do. Okay, so let's find out what's happening in the next couple of candles, then we'll understand. So in the meantime, let's look at other pairs, looking at euro dollar. So euro dollar, as you can see, there is a, because of the strengthening in dollar, so euro dollar we have seen a drop, but I still don't think that euro dollar will be able to have a very strong bearish move. If it does, then we'll see what happen. Okay, because the dollar get a little bit stronger now, and we'll see, in fact, on the closing of this candle, what's happening. We'll see. If we look at daily on euro dollar, this is the daily chart. So we see, yeah, some movement. Okay, now the way we see that on euro dollar, this is the daily chart, right? Now it is approaching the previous day's low. So what I think that it might come to this zone. This is the high, this is the low, and in between this daily high and low, from this level we might see that the price may go up. But in the meantime, is a fundamental playing a role here. As you can see, ADP, non-farm employment change, which is very positive than expected. So that is why we see some strengthening in dollar now, because the price already has made a move. We just need to see how the price action will be forming. So once we'll see that clear price action, we can consider, but for the time being we see some strengthening in dollar. So yeah, there is a big move happen on gold as well. Still in this one we have closed. Okay, so we see strong drop now. Okay guys, so with that, okay, looks like that dollar getting stronger. NZD USD also showing strongly bearish price action. So looking at dollar yen, yeah, against yen we see strengthening. Let's look at all the dollar pairs. We might be able to open trade on the opposite direction if we find. Okay, looking at AUD USD. Okay, so we see that basically USD news changed the market condition. This is how the market changes its environment. Now with that change, let's see what is happening. Okay, after US oil, we see very strong bearish move. So that means that even NASDAQ and US30 we could see bearish move. Okay, you know what guys, what I see on my opinion, as you can see euro dollar now coming back down, we might see again another spike up. Okay, what we could see, I'm still not fully impressed with a very strong bearish move on euro dollar. Okay, I still don't think that this price action will be fully bearish. Okay, as you know that the market does this all the time, fake out. So for me, I think that we might see again the price going up. So the best way is just to wait for another session on all of this, as NFP coming is very important, as you know that. So the only thing I see that NZD USD, let me look at bigger picture, monthly, weekly, daily. Okay, so the candle closed. So in all of them, looks like that NZD/USD has a very high probability for bearish move. Okay, in all of them. Looking at euro dollar, let's find out what's happening with. Okay, so even though euro dollar is bearish, but to me NZD/USD looks like that highly bearish. As you can see, if you closely see this current closed candle on NZD/USD, which is a very strongly bearish candle. Okay, there is a huge liquidity grab in it. It has crossed this resistance completely, this support turning resistance, but what I think that it will go up again, will test this level, as it has formed a reversal here. As you can see, this is a reversal pattern. The price has broken down. Okay, this reversal has broken down, and highly likely that it will test again this neckline, and from this zone we could see that NZD/USD might drop. Okay, so if we look at again higher time frame on the weekly, we see that NZD/USD, there is weekly doji here, monthly, daily. Okay, so from the USD perspective, looks like that due to the primary news announcement, we see strengthening in dollar. So that has given probability for all the USD pairs now to change its direction. So with that in mind, NZD/USD, this current session's candle is highly bearish. This one is a bearish engulfer, has crossed this level completely. So this is the resistance. Okay, so what we will do here, as tomorrow is NFP, okay, this candle is highly bearish. Okay, so we can expect now for a little bit of retracement to the upside, and then we can open a sell position. So for me, I can place a pending order along this zone, keeping stop loss above all this high. Take profit one-on-one, and from the higher time frame perspective, yeah, so there is a weekly 20 EMA, and we can close our trade before touching this weekly 20 EMA. So this could be a high probability trade on NZD/USD. Pending order at 0.6249. So this is what I will be going on with now on NZD/USD. Okay, so lot size for this trade will be 60 pip. So if you don't have a MetaTrader for lot size calculator, if you are our VIP students, you should find a lot size calculator in your student dashboard for You should find your lot size calculator in a student dashboard for MetaTrader 4. So this position size calculator. So currency pair NZD. Account currency USD account size. Let's say assume that your account size is 1000. Risk ratio swap to money $10. Stop loss PP is 60 pip. So it will give you around 0.02 lot. Okay, so this is standard lot size 0.02 lot. So for me, for my account size is 1 lot. Okay guys, so this is a pending order. Keep in mind guys, everything in this channel we are showing is only for educational purpose. I strongly recommend you to open any trade in your demo account so that you understand and learn, and I will explain now why I have opened this trade with everything. And if you want to receive any update on this trade, as this trade will be running until tomorrow, we come to the live until you hit the profit target or goes up in the other direction. So you can join the free Telegram channel, link in the description area, where I will post any update on this trade. If we either we are closing or breaking, turning the trade into break even or any kind of update. So you can find a link in the description area. Okay, so now okay, so now let me explain the trade behind the reason, okay, so that you understand. Taking a trade or opening entry is not more important. The most important part is to understand why the trade is open. So if we look at the higher time frame, monthly perspective, what we see that on the monthly time frame, this is the monthly doji. As soon as market open, we see that the price started to drop. Now as we have seen that this is a long-term bearish market, we might see now further drop on this one as higher price is rejected. Now we could see, because we have seen due to the fundamental reason, USD is getting stronger. Okay, so as US is due to the fundamental factor USD getting stronger, we might see now some downward move. If we look at the weekly perspective on NZUSD, we see that from the previous weekly high has not been broken. That means that sellers coming in the market. Okay, so the price already has dropped, broken all this level of support. Now high probability that this price will at least come to test this 20 EMA on the weekly perspective. So monthly, weekly giving us possible bearish opportunity. Now if we look at the daily perspective, we see there is a head and shoulder has been formed on the daily on NZD USD. Now this is, you can see there is a movement here, correction, again movement. So this is basically typical head and shoulder has been formed. Okay, now with that head and shoulder, due to this, now this was a bullish candle, right? It was supposed to go up, but instead what we have seen a downward movement on this one. So that means that we could see now some drop on this one. So if we look at lower time frame on the 4 hour, this is a bearish engulfer has been formed. This is a very strong bearish engulfer that has grabbed liquidity from the top and then closed back below as a bearish engulfer. Now the price is started to drop, but at some point we should see some upward movement. Our pending order is here. Now for around $1,000 account, 0.02 lot. Now depending on your account size, you can reflect it up and down. So this is the trade that we will be now placing order for the time being, and in the meantime any trade coming up, definitely we'll look at it. So let me look at the chat, guys. Okay, and how can I start trading? Very good question. We'll look at it. NZD USD oversold. Yeah, but the intraday time frame is showing bearish. Okay, so euro CAD, yeah, is the trade sell limit? Yes, sell limit. Okay, probably misspelled. Let me correct it. Okay, so this is a sell limit. Yeah, I think that yeah, that's with that strengthening and upcoming NFP, we might see some strengthening. Normally this is what happened as a pattern. Before NFP, the price normally reverse until the NFP to change its trend. So we could see until tomorrow NFP release, we might see some strengthening on USD. Okay. So we see now some upward movement, which will give us a trigger in our trade. Okay, so let me know in the chat, guys, what you are up to. Now, as you know that the real news will come tomorrow, and NFP is always a very, very important session. And as you know that every NFP we do have an amazing trades. So if you wanna trade NFP with us, there is an opportunity. There is a flash sale for NFP for 24 hours. You can find a link in the description area. You can visit the website, join us on to trade NFP. So you can see on the screen Okay, in the meantime, let's look at the minor pairs, how they have done. So we see that AUD CAD as well has a reversal on this one here. Okay, after the daily liquidity gap, AUD CAD has a strong reversal. Now there is a bearish engulfer has been formed on AUD CAD as well. Okay, this is a highly bearish price action. Now with this liquidity gap, the price has completely broken with this long bearish engulfer. If we look at the monthly perspective on AUD CAD, we see that on the monthly, after the previous monthly narrow candle, this month after breaking the monthly high, the price has broken down, has come back down. Now highly likely that this month the price will break this monthly low, as the price has rejected from the higher price. We could see AUD CAD is coming down. Okay, so if we look at weekly perspective, the same way we see that weekly price action is bullish, but at the same time higher price is rejected, means we might see some retest of this level. We could see the price is breaking the low, and that's how the price move. Normally if you see that a very high price is rejected, you will see this price even coming back down to test the lower part of this level. So with that in mind, we could see some drop on AUD CAD. The way the price action has formed daily, there is a very long rejection on the daily time frame, giving us potential for drop. So this long week means there has been a lot of sell happened during this time on AUD CAD. So with that drop, now what we can expect on AUD CAD, the price to come and to test this level. So there is a high probability now for AUD CAD to continue to drop. If we look at 4 hour, this is the candle that is high probability for short, but we will not be adding another position now because we already place a pending order on NZD USD, and on AUD CAD there is this candle has crossed quite a few candles high, which is highly likely that the price will continue to drop. So after this bearish engulfer, we see a narrow, like the bulls trying to test this level. So from this zone we can expect to continue to drop. Okay, so this one also bearish. Looking at euro dollar, this one also has a very strong rejection from the higher price. So basically looks like that until NFP release, we might see some strengthening in USD. Gold has broken the support, has broken this dodgy zone. So with that strengthening of gold, this dollar, same way we might see some drop on gold as well. Okay, okay guys, so with that in mind, let's look at what's happening with, okay, we'll keep that pending order on until we triggered. And as you know that tomorrow is very important day as NFP coming. I'll be on live before, what time is NFP starting? It's 12:30, so I'll be 1 hour earlier. We'll discuss all of them, guys. Make sure you like this stream and also subscribe to the channel, press that bell notification so that you don't miss out any of the updates that we will be releasing. And tomorrow in NFP I will be coming in live and we'll discuss all of them. Hopefully that we will have a great time, and until NFP coming all day long, I will be on chart. So if you want to trade with us NFP, there is a link in the description area. You can visit us and also join us. So with that said, guys, I'm gonna end this session. Thank you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow trading live NFP. Until then, manage your risk and stay happy and safe. Thank you.